But every dollar I spend, I'm trying to make, let's say, $2. So if I got $150,000 in funding and I already got my shit built up, but every dollar I spend, I'm getting, that's already $450,000. And that's just if it doubles.
How much you think you spent in mentorships and learning?
A couple $100,000. I've been spending tens with niggas. Shit. I was spending money on mentorships I think 18, bro. Probably 18, 19. I did what I needed to do to be able to even get to this point. If somebody had some information that I felt like was gonna help me, that was gonna put me in a better position, you know what I'm saying? I paid it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I won, sometimes I didn't, but I learned. And what I realized was information really was changing my situation, bro. That was the only thing that was changing my situation, because without the information, you damn near feel too afraid to try. And if you is trying, it's like you trying at a small level. I don't think people really know what comes with, having a credit business, but I'm definitely about to let y'all know, man. So first thing that I think a lot of people don't understand is a lot of people are putting their lives in your hands, their financial futures, their hopes and dreams. They first chance of knowing if entrepreneurship is for them or if this shit is going to scare them back to working a job, working a career. Never taking a risk, being their reason to never wanting to get to the next level. You are being their excuse on that, oh, I did try this, but it didn't work out. So now I'm sticking to my career. Now I'm sticking to the comfortable life. Now I'm sticking to not going after my goals and dreams. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people are easily scared. They're easily scared. They're easily pushed back into comfortability of not being able to go try what is really going to be able to help them and be able to get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you need to understand, if you have a credit repair company or if you a credit repair client, I know y'all already understand, but it's just people are putting their chances of being able to get the car that they always wanted to drive. People are, saving their checks trying to get a home, waiting on this to, remove from their credit. You got business owners that's using their own money, week after week, month after month, hustling, busting their ass to really be able to invest into their business because they're waiting on you to be able to provide them those results, right? So I feel like people definitely need to take that serious, and for the people who do take that serious, I just want to let y'all know that y'all going crazy, because it's I remember when I was where y'all was at, I remember when I was taking those chances and I was having them long nights, couldn't even sleep because I was trying to figure out how to get the information for me to be able to get to the next level, and I feel like a lot of those times were some of the best times of my life. I feel like I'm still constantly going through those phases. That's why I was just I'm gonna be able to keep giving my mentees and people who, connect with me that information. You feel me? Because at first I wasn't doing no content. I wasn't documenting the process. I wasn't telling people really about it. The people around in my close circle kind of knew, but other people didn't. And I feel like if more people was having these type of conversations, I feel like I'd be a lot further.
What are you doing to make people comfortable with even spending money with you? Because you're talking about,
I think it's I don't give a fuck about the money. I think it's the fact of I'm gonna do this for myself. I don't look at this as me doing this for other people. You get what I'm saying? I'm really just trying to be the best version of myself. You know what I'm saying? Just keep constantly leveling up. But if people is fucking with me and they trying to, know what I did, I'll tell my story. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing as somebody meeting me in person and we get to having a conversation. I'm gonna tell them the information and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This is a normal type of thing. So now I'm doing this just on the internet and people are just damn, I was in this situation too, or I remember seeing you back then when this was happening and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh damn, you bringing up this, I remember when you did that. I didn't even know that. You know what I'm saying? I had a whole city wearing my clothing brand. You know what I'm saying? My shit was in stores. I was shipping my shit, you know what I'm saying? All over the world. You know what I'm saying? But that all started from me getting into a mentorship, from using my personal credit to get me into a mentorship that took my shit to the next level. So then I was able to stop using my own money to be able to grow my business. And I was able to really scale my shit, bro. I really was sending my shit, you know what I'm saying, to waking up shit, orders. Didn't know the people, bro. Shipping my shit off before I'm going to work. I was doing this shit going to the army, bro.
Why you was in the army?
Yes. Had a whole, you know what I'm saying, bro, I didn't even have no living room, bro. I had my living room, but my whole dining room area, how my joint empty right here, my whole clothing brand store was right there. I had some shit my shit have dropped. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't being cheap with my brand because I'm just not a cheap person. I just like high quality. I like the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they be making money, but they be real cheap with it though. You know what I'm saying? they want to hustle, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they could get it for $5, they gonna get it to try to make all the money and shit like that. But it's like, they not trying to really, I like the best of the best, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, bet, you know what I'm saying? I could have got my t-shirts from the person in the middle of the mall. Nah, I'm ordering my shit from China. I'm ordering my shit from Pakistan. I'm ordering sweatsuits from here. Like, I'm trying out different vendors. Like, I'm trying to see like who got the best quality and everything. Like, I'm seeing what other people doing with their shit, and it's just like, all right, bet, like, they doing print-ons. I'm about to get my shit embroidered. Like, I was just on some real business shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, just going like that, you know what I'm saying? And then I learned about, you know what I'm saying, like, just other pieces of business and stuff like that. Like, I think that's another thing with, like, a lot of entrepreneurs. You don't really know all the hats you really got to wear until you, like, get to that level. And then once you get to that point, it's just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, for a lot of people, it's just you in the business. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it ain't really built to like no multi-million-dollar industry where, you know what I'm saying, like, you got all these people under you, but it's like, that's the goal though. That's the vision. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already know every position because you done done it.
It's not written out for you.
You done done it already. So now to be able to put yourself in a position where it's like, all right, I already know this. I can do this, hire the best people, have some organization, get some of my time back, and be able to train people to do what I'm doing and have a real business and be able to like grow for real. Like, that shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy. And the money that we talking about 100,000, 150,000, 200,000. Bro, that shit'll get you out of there, bro. Even just on some marketing shit, like, all right, bet if I'm doing, let's say, ads or some shit, for every dollar I spend, I'm trying to make, let's say, $2. So if I got $150,000 in funding and I already got my shit built up, shit, for every dollar I spend, I'm getting, that's already $450,000.
Yeah, every dollar bet, yeah.
That's already $450,000. That's just if it doubles, if you get $1 for every dollar you spend, and that's money that you didn't even have, like, it wasn't even your money. So now you just kept doing that, and it was just like you got a real business.
How much you think you spent in mentorships and learning?
Couple hundred thousand. I've been spending tens with niggas. Shit, I was spending money on mentorships like fucking, I think like 18, bro. Probably like 18, 19. Like, as soon as I got to my first duty station, I was ordering, you know what I'm saying? I already had mock-ups and everything. As soon as I hit the island, the first week I was out there, I was grabbing t-shirts, trying qualities out, you know what I'm saying? Like, I already had a plan, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? I did what I needed to do, you know what I'm saying? To be able to even get to this point, you know what I'm saying? And if somebody had some information that I felt like was going to help me, that was going to put me in a better position, you know what I'm saying? Like, I paid it. Yeah. I paid it, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I won, sometimes I didn't, but I learned, and what I realized was I was taking chances, but I was failing forward. Some people, they too scared to even try, bro.
Backwards, yeah.
So it's like, of course, somebody who keep trying to fail that's going forward is going to be able to pass somebody that's not even trying. So now you just leaving motherfuckers behind because it's like, damn, you too afraid to invest into yourself. But you investing so much time into somebody else's situation. That's what killed me. It was like, all right, bet, you know what I'm saying? I already, you know what I'm saying, signed up for this, so I gotta hold my obligation. But it's like, during my free time, I'm building some shit that's for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when those things like met paths, it was just like, damn, like, I'm making more off this, and this is something that's more fulfilling. I'm barely even able to give this time for real.
Because I remember you was talking about the girl with the store.
Yeah. I had my shit inside the military store, man. I was doing pop-up shops. I was doing all type of shit. I was doing all type of shit. And then that's when I had started getting the cars. And the whole reason I even got into credit is because I was trying to learn how to get more cars to start a car rental company. Because I had 2 cars and I had the Hellcat. I used to rent the Hellcat out for like $500 a day, bro. Had my other Benz paid for, cash. So I'm like, all right, bet, I can't drive my car to work every day, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's no point. Yeah. It's no point. I'm in a tourist city, $500 a day. Bro, I didn't even know what that really was. Before Turo stuff, I didn't even know that. Like, I didn't even know that type of stuff. Yeah. But it was just like, damn, information really was changing my situation, bro. Yeah. Like, that was the only thing that was changing my situation, because without the information, you damn near feel too afraid to try. And if you is trying, it's like you trying at a small level. Mm-hmm. But I don't feel like a lot of people know that, you know what I'm saying? Like, what comes with being that person to so many people, you know what I'm saying? Like, being that person for so many people, because... What you mean, what type of person? What you mean? Just shit, you're gonna be viewed a lot of different ways depending on what rooms you in. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people are gonna look at you as a, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people gonna glorify you, some people gonna hate you, some people won't understand where you come from. I feel like it's good. To be able to provide value for people, be able to help people, you know what I'm saying, put people in a position to be able to get money. I feel like that's a great thing. I feel like it's a great thing for you to be able to help people at a major time in their life, being able to buy their first home, being able to, you know what I'm saying, like, buy their dream car. You know what I'm saying? Like be able to start a business and the business actually work in like scales and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like being able to be that person in somebody's life, that's solid. That's solid. So that's why I was just like, shit, you might as well just do good business. You might as well just do good business. Yeah. Because
it lasts longer.
It's not like credit repair is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like credit repair definitely is cool. But it's really best when somebody rides the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, damn, like I remember when your shit was like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Like, and now you really grew because you really was locking in. And every time you was locking in, we was, you know what I'm saying, locking back in. Because it's like, you telling me you about to do this. Boom, you go get 150,000. Now you doing it. Now it's like, boom, you about to go do this. You about to go do this. It's just like, damn, like, we not talking, but it's good to have a network of people. And when you talk to them, you connect with them, they moving around, they shaking and baking.
That's how you feel with your mentees?
Yeah, I feel like that's the goal. I feel like that's the goal. You know what I'm saying? Like my mentees that I got now, I'm putting a lot into them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to build a solid foundation. You know what I'm saying? Like I got some guys in trucking, man. I got some guys in real estate. I got some guys in, you know what I'm saying, like medical services, you know what I'm saying, things that deal with insurance. I got people that's in like a lot of different lanes, and a lot of them are eating in a lot of different lanes. I got people that's in my lane that's eating. You get what I'm saying? And it's just like they having the same impact and having the same, you know what I'm saying, results that, you know, other people's having. So it's just like, it don't make nobody special. It's just like, shit, you get to choose. You get to choose. Yeah. And credit is a foundation to whatever you want to do, whatever you want to choose. You know what I'm saying? So some people want to go, you know what I'm saying, shit, they've been cooking their whole life. So for them to be able to open up a food truck or be able to open up a restaurant has been a dream for them that you helped make possible. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, damn, all right, bet, that's solid.
So what you think is like some things that people just don't know about credit that they should probably like educate themselves on?
Some things about credit
that, like the average person just doesn't know.
The average person?
Yeah.
The average person.
Because we all know about credit, but not everybody knows how important it is. You know what I mean?
I feel like the average person should know that whatever you're saving, your hard-earned time and years of money, the banks will give you that with a click of a button. So the thing that you're trying to save so hard for, diet, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about dieting. Saving, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know, the banks will approve 3 times your salary after somebody come work with me.
So the money under the mattress, that's played out.
If you still thinking 10,000, 20,000 or something, man, you need to just go ahead and get your credit fixed. If you still impressed with Benzes, you know what I'm saying, and scat packs, you need to go ahead and get your credit fixed, man. Really, you know what I'm saying, start being able to deal with a bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could really tell how some people, you know what I'm saying, like how they just lost, bro. Mm-hmm. They really just lost. Because the little money that you bragging about, that shit ain't nothing, bro. But a lot of times though, that's why the weird kid or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why they be successful in having a house and a cars and a good life, you know what I'm saying?
About the money.
Nah, they do. That person do get the money, but the person that thought they knew everything, you know what I'm saying, don't be knowing shit.
Right.
So it's just like, shit. I feel like working hard for 40 years and, you know what I'm saying, like not even having 100,000, having 100,000 be your life goal is a very shitty life. Because even if you don't want to be an entrepreneur, there's nothing wrong with not wanting to be an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? It's not made for everybody. You can still have investments and be able to cut back from a job and actually be able to survive and live a great life from a few smart decisions, from things that you were going to do anyway. Owning a home, you know, just things that you could have already just done anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could just, it's so many different options. You know what I'm saying? You got money, so it's like you don't have to do active income as an entrepreneur. You could do some passive income. You know what I'm saying? It's just want more for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, want more for yourself. Like, don't just be out here surviving and struggling because you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't. If you have good credit, you take care of the things that you're supposed to, and you work a decent job, you know what I'm saying? You could have a nice life.
So what's like some passive incomes that like people could get into that you think that are like profitable?
I feel like passive income isn't,
especially if they get money like that, like what they never had money like that.
Right. So passive income usually isn't just a lot of money though.
Yeah, it's never, even if you got 100,000, you only put in and you giving it out as like a loan, and you like 9% is not really that much money on 100,000, but it's right. Like it's just something. You know what I mean? That's just something real small. Like even with real estate, I mean, with rent, you're not really getting that much because you still got to pay the mortgage. You still got
right. Yeah, you just getting you're
just getting enough just to get a couple dollars. Where it's like it's not even really a lot.
Right, but you know, for people that's, let's say, only making enough to be able to live comfortable, but let's say they can't do certain things, they can't take trips and something like that. That might, you know, one, either let them know like, damn, if I really kind of put my mind to something, I probably could make, you know, some more money and something like that. Or they can just, you know, use that to just be more comfortable for real. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever they trying to do, you know what I'm saying? If they want to, you know, invest into some crypto on the side, if they want to, you know, just try some different things out, you know what I'm saying? They able to. You get what I'm saying? So I think it's just more so about that. I feel like it's more so about that, to be honest.
And you don't even deal with crypto, do you?
Nah, so I did have, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of money in crypto, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say I'm actively in crypto, but the coins that I did have, I still do have, you know what I'm saying? And they've been in for a while, so.
You have Bitcoin?
I just got some coins that's been invested, you know what I'm saying? A couple years in, don't even look at it for real, you know what I'm saying? But it's secured though. Yeah, I feel like some people you just need to try. You need to try a lot, figure out, you know, what fits with something that you're trying to do, but try to choose something that just don't have no ceiling for real. I feel like that's the biggest thing that I could say. Try to do something that really don't got no ceiling, because it's only enough hours in a day, but if you have something that doesn't have no ceiling, you know what I'm saying, you can still make a lot of money without it being a lot of time in a day. You get what I'm saying? So definitely set the expectations high. But that's enough yapping for me, man. I am getting ready to go to Colombia, so y'all will see me on there. If you aren't already, subscribe to my channel. We're on the road to 10K currently, but I know by the time this video come out, man, we already gonna be past 10K. So if you're watching this video right now, we passed 10K, just comment 10K in the comments. That's all I got for y'all though, man. Like, comment, subscribe, I'm saying turn post notifications on, and I'll catch y'all on another one.
Lost it all, got found with more. I've been up and down before. Focus like a motherfucker. Going at it, stand the course. Forever keeping my cool, ain't got nothing to prove. I really fuck up some money if ain't nothing to do. Yeah, who ain't focused? There's too much more.